We're going to talk a bit about the skin. The skin is actually the biggest organ we have. It covers our whole body. But the skin is the outer layer. Remember, if you want to look good on the outside, you have to start on the inside. And that's why our aloe vera and our supplements are so important. Because even if you don't take the supplements, it will have an effect on your skin as well, because it's all well-being. The skin is very communicative. You can see on people what life they lived. You can see if they are worried or if they are happy, if they have smile wrinkles. You can see if they are healthy. The skin tells a lot. It tells a story. The skin is also very intelligent because the skin remembers how it was when it was younger. And the skin actually communicates, but very often people don't listen. The skin will tell you if it's tired. It will tell you if it's overexposed. And that's why our products are amazing, because they will actually meet the needs that our skin have. As time goes by, we get wrinkles, and wrinkles are naturally occurring. Remember, you can never remove a wrinkle. We do not have products that remove wrinkles. That is impossible. When you have a wrinkle, it's there forever. Even if you have plastic surgery and you tighten up the skin, all you do is you tighten out, you take out the wrinkle. It's not gone, it's still there. The biggest enemy to our skin is the sun. The sun is very drying and goes deep down into the skin and dries it out and can make a lot of damage down there. We also have gravity. So in time, everything starts hanging. The boobs, the butt, the skin, everything. We get the doggy hang. That's the gravity that pulls us down. But also you actually causes wrinkles to your skin as well. It's the way how we applicate our skincare. So if you're very rushed with your skin, if you're too hard on it, you will cause wrinkles. So you always have to be very gentle when you apply skincare products in your skin. And you always work upwards and out, upwards and out, upwards and out to follow the lines of the face. And when you use eye creams, you need to use your ring fingers. These are the weakest fingers we have. So you apply the eye cream and you dab. You dab carefully around the eye, dab around the eye. And then after, it's very good to put it on the lips, because the lips needs care as well. And our facial expressions. If we wrinkle a lot, or we laugh a lot, everything gives us wrinkles. And of course, smoking. But I don't expect anyone of Forever people to smoke, because we are all about being healthier and fitter, right? So because smoking restricts blood flow and it blocks for the nutrients, because when we don't get blood flowing, we can't get nutrients into our cells. So smoking is very, very bad for your skin. And that's also pollution is bad for your skin. And this is why it's so important to rinse the skin every day. The skin has 7 layers. The 3 most important layers are the epidermis, dermis, and hypodermis. The hypodermis is also called the leather skin, and epidermis is called the outer layer. We have 3 building blocks of the skin. We have the collagen, and the collagen is like the mattress, boing, 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 like when you jump on the mattress. So boing, 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 that we have the texture in our skin. You also have elastin, and elastin is like the rubber band. It's how elastic your skin is, like the rubber band. And the older the rubber band gets, the drier it gets, the less elastic it is. And that's what happens to our skin as well. And then we have hyaluronic acid. And hyaluronic acid is very, very interesting, because what hyaluronic acid does, it goes in between the cells and fills out with liquid, so we get plum. So instead of a prune, we are a plum. We have 2 factors with our aging process. That's the intrinsic factor, which means inside, and the extrinsic factors, which are the outer factors. I just want to point out before I change the slide, please notice here that on the young skin, notice how many blood vessels there are compared to the older skin, where there are fewer blood vessels. And also you see in the young skin, they have all these organized collagen fibers. It's like a net holding the skin tight. And when we get older, it's really very spare and they're shattered. So it doesn't hold our skin as much. So we get the hang. And also see the young skin is smooth and the elderly skin is like hilltops. So the intrinsic factor, that's all our natural processes. It's our hormones, it's genetics, it's serum production. This you can do nothing about. This is your DNA. That's how you were born. And you can't alter it at all. But the extrinsic factor, here we can actually control 85%. So it's up to you how you age. We have the sun exposure. Sun, as I said, is very, very damaging on the skin. And this is why it's so important to take care when we are in the sun, and why it's very, very important that we use sun products when we're in the sun. But also caffeine intake. If you take too much caffeine has an effect that our small capillaries, they retract. And again, that means the same as smoking. If you don't have the blood vessels out in the skin, you can't get oxygen and nutrients into your skin. So caffeine intake, not very good. So try to switch over to decaf. It's better for your skin. And again, cigarette smoke, it's the smoke is polluting, and the toxins in the cigarette stops the oxygen from flowing, so you don't get any nutrients in your skin. And the foods we eat. As I said, if you want to look good on the outside, you have to start on the inside. Hang on, I gotta help my dog. This is Oscar. So the foods are very important. And this is why it's so important to drink your aloe and eat your supplements, because they support your skin as well. Look at this man. Notice the difference on the right side of the face and the left side of the face. Try to guess what his job was or what he's doing. This man is a truck driver. It means he sits in his truck driving across America with the right side of the face in the sun, behind the window in his truck. So this is how damaging the sun is, even if you're behind glass. So remember, if you're even in an atrium or you're in your car, the sun is damaging, even though you don't get color, because here are the rays. They go very deep and they are very hurting, even if you try to protect behind glass, because it doesn't protect for these rays. There are many different rays in the sun. We have to understand, in order to understand our products, in order to understand how they work, we need to understand the acid mantle. And the acid mantle is a very thin layer on our skin. It's a protective layer, and it includes lactic acid, salty fatty acids, and other compounds that makes the skin more acidy. And we need this in order to protect the skin from fungus and from bacteria from the outside. The sebum glands and sweat glands have an important role also to maintain this fatty acid, and it gives us the proper pH of the skin. The skin's pH is about 5.5, which means it's acidy. And the skin's protective jacket is very fine, very slightly acidy, and it protects us so we don't have virus and other things going into your skin. So when we get rashes, for example, or when you wash with normal soap, you can feel the dryness, you can feel the itchiness. That's when you ruin your acid mantle. Also, pollutions and other chemicals are very alkaline in nature, so they also is a threat to our acid mantle. Because when you have something acidy and you take something alkaline, you will make it less acidy. And when you make it less acidy, you ruin the acid mantle. Therefore, it's very, very important that we use products on our skin that has the correct pH to support the skin's natural defenses. We also need to know what are alpha hydroxy acid, also called AHA. Alpha hydroxy acids are naturally occurring acids that comes from sugar from various plants, and therefore we call them fruit acids. We have 6 different alpha hydroxy acids that we obtain from different sugar, milks, and fruits, but we only use 3 in skincare because the molecules are smaller in these. And the most common are glycolic acid, and this is derived from sugarcane. We also have lactic acid, and lactic acid is also what you get in your muscles. If you do exercise and don't get enough of oxygen, then you get lactic acid. It's exactly the same. And we also have citric acid, that's from citric fruit, oranges, lemons, and other citric sour fruits. What the citric acid does is they speed up the cell renewal and they exfoliate, remove the old wasted cells from our skin. So it means that what they do is that they speed up the cell renewal. And so we get a more clear and rosy skin. They also improve the skin's ability to retain moisture, because while acid exfoliates the skin, it plumps it. So again, we get the plum instead of the prune. And it makes lines and wrinkles more shallow, because if you get water underneath, it's like if you have a balloon and it's wrinkled and you fill it up with water, then it's all big and bouncy again. And this is exactly the same way how it works. And it removes the gray matte surface because you get this nice smooth rose texture instead. But alpha hydroxy acid is also used to get the right pH in the product. As I said, it's very important our products has the right pH, so it supports our acid mantle. And if you put lemon, for example, inside a cream that's too alkaline, the cream will become more acidy. And in this case, say it's pH neutralized to get it to fit to the skin's acid mantle. So what do I mean by pH value? Now we have to drift back to the chemistry class when we went to school. The pH is actually from 0 to 14, and 0 is the sour end and 14 is the alkaline end. And usually normal soap you buy in the stores have pH 9 to 11. And the skin, as I said, is approximately 5 to 5.5. So this is why normal soap is not good to use in the face. The p value measures the acidity of body fluids and skin products. The neutral value is 7, in the middle from 14. And the skin needs more neutral and acid skincare than they need alkaline skincare. And lemon juice has a pH of 2.3. So when you add lemon into something alkaline, it will draw it down to become more sour. And it's usually when the lemon is in the bottom of the ingredients list, that's when it's there to be a pH adjuster. And you can use this as a skin peel because it helps to remove the dead skin cells. And the dead skin cells are very sticky. It's not like a dandruff that just drizzles off. They are very sticky and stick there. That's why we can get bumps in our skin, because it gets sticky and then you get an inflammation underneath. Water has a neutral pH of 7. And as I said, our acid mantle is 5 to 5.5. And very basic products can actually disrupt our acid mantle and make damages to it. So it's very important we keep it acidy. And as I said, my soap and our soap that we use in Forever is pH balanced. It's added lemon to it, so it has a pH of 7, which is neutral, and still doesn't ruin our pH on the skin. So oily skin is sour skin, and dry skin is alkaline. What does this mean? How do you know what to use to what skin? A lot of people say, oh, I have very oily skin, what am I supposed to use? Or I have very dry skin, what am I supposed to use? Well, the rule is that if you have oily skin, sour skin, you need alkaline cleansing. Because if you're sour, you need to get it up there. So you need to have alkaline. And if you have alkaline skin, you need to have sour cleaning. Which means that if you have oily skin, you can use refreshing gel cleanser for the face, or aloe hand soap for face and body. Avocado face and body soap for face and body. If you have dry skin, you use infinite hydration cleanser for the face, a refreshing gel cleanser for the face, aloe hand soap for the body, or avocado and face body soap for the body. And this is because our soaps are pH neutral, so they're perfect for the body. But if you have a dry skin, which is alkaline, you want a more sour cleansing than our aloe hand soap, because the aloe hand soap is pH neutral 7. And since you have alkaline, you need even more sour. So that's why you need more sour cleansing products. I hope I'm not confusing you, but it will all be more clear. I think this is a fun just to see what different things, how they are in acidity. Our gastric juices in our stomach, our gastric acid, has a pH of 2. It's very acidy. Tomato juice has a pH of 4. So if you want to make a homemade scrub mask, you just take some tomato on your face. Human urine is pH 5 because that's the same as our body is. Pure water is pH 7. This shows that if people have very sensitive skin, water can actually dry out the skin if they have very dry skin. Human blood is pH 7.4. Hand soap pH 10, and household bleach is pH 12, and that is to break up the bindings in the molecules so you can remove the dirt. So knowing this about our skin, knowing this, what our skin needs, we go to look at our skincare that we have in forever. And our skincare is top of the line. I know that some countries have not received Infinite yet. I know some countries have not received Sonia yet. For your sake, I hope it's on its way. I will also add the other products for you to see, so you can see what you can use otherwise. It's very good to learn about this, even if you still yet don't have it in your country. I'm sure it will arrive shortly. Of course, these skincare regime are amazing. And you have to understand that this is state of the art. This is products that are so far ahead that a lot of companies are way back. And this is why we have such a big potential to really, really take over the market with our amazing skincare products. This is award-winning skincare. A lot of our products have won awards all over the world. For example, our Infinite Firming Serum has several awards. Our Smoothing Exfoliator has several awards. And we know that aloe vera has awards. Our products are award-winning. These are top of the line. You have, as I said before, that our face is communicative. Our face is talking and telling us what to do. And most of us, we don't listen. We don't listen when the face says, I'm dry, or it's too much, or I don't like this. And it's very important we listen to our skin, because it's telling us what it needs. It's telling us what it wants. So you have to listen. But I can guarantee you, if you use our products and you use them every day, your skin will be happy. We have studied on age and tone and texture, and we can see what people are Googling. And most people are Googling moisturizer or collagen or anything they can need to use not to old too fast or wrinkle too fast. We all have to age, but we can age with, I would say dignity, but we can age with beauty. So me, I'm 54. I'm going to turn 55 this year. Shocker. But I love my skin. I love my place where I am right now, and I love my products. And if nothing else, I mean, if it wasn't for Forever Skincare Regime, I wouldn't look like this today. So I can see the difference. I can feel the difference. I can see the difference, and other people see the difference too. We have smart science. We go in and look at molecular weight and size of the ingredients, because it's not, you know, it's very important. A lot of companies say that we have collagen, we have hyaluronic acid in our products. But the problem is that these molecules are so big, so they can't enter the skin. Another thing you need to understand is that Forever is different from everybody else. And what do I mean with that? You see, our products contain aloe vera. Aloe vera is the main ingredient. Aloe vera contains something named lignin. Lignin is a micromolecule, which means that when you have aloe vera in your skincare products, it contains micromolecules that can penetrate your skin all the way through. So when you use products containing aloe vera, it means they moisturize all the way through all 7 skin layers. What all other brands is doing, and it doesn't matter what name they have, if it's Chanel or if it's I'm only thinking about Forever, so I don't even remember other names, Clinique or Canib or whatever it is. What they do, they have designed a product to lay on top of the skin. They have designed a product to lay on top of the skin to prevent moisture from departing, to dry out. So they encapsulate your own moisture inside your skin. That's it. It's designed to be on the top and it cannot penetrate the skin. Our products are designed to penetrate the skin. They're designed to go in and support all the layers in their skin, all cell layers. And that's hell of a difference. But it also means that sometimes if people never use our products, they have to get used to it because it feels different. If you are used to walk in latex clothes all the time and have that sweaty feeling, if you suddenly get silk on that's breathing, you will feel cold. Doesn't make sense? So we are different, completely different from all other brands. And I'm so proud of that. And I want to share that with you. So we are looking at the molecular white size because we know we can have it with the help of the lignin. It can penetrate the skin and support the skin all the way through. It can drive moisture in, and it can still have a water barrier to reduce water out. And it can combine ingredients that was never possible to combine before with our new technology. So we have scientists working, we have more than 300 people, scientists, sitting and looking at ingredients, sitting and looking at preservatives. And another thing you have to know that all products that are in a tube are chemical. All products in a tube or a jar are chemical. They have all been in a laboratory. You cannot say that any product is natural. If you want to have a natural face mask, then you take avocado and honey and you smear it on your face. But what happens when you put it down? If you let it stand there for 24 hours, you can start chasing it around your kitchen because it's going to be alive. Because it's organic materia, and it's going to evolve, and it's going to start build fungus, and it's going to start evolving, growing. So when you have products, you need to contain this materia so it doesn't have a fungus, so it doesn't start to mold. So you have to have preservatives. And at Forever, we only use the best. We only use what's proven and approved. And we'll always use as little as possible as we can to have minimal of it, because we want to have the most natural products. We want to have the best products. So we have scientists sitting and working all the time to make sure we have the best ingredients. And this makes me proud, and it makes me so secure in our products, because there's so many brands out there saying they have things, but they have the minimum amount they need. When Forever is making products, Rex and Holly or Greg, they would go and they would sit and look at the scientific notes saying, what is the minimum you need of an active ingredient for it to work? Let's say it's 2%. What is the top? So if you use 5%, even if you add more, it won't have any more effect. Then Rex will say, we're going to have the 5%. We have to guarantee it works. We want the best for our FBOs. Because what happens if the product doesn't work? People get the money back. But we have the best products. We always have the top level of active ingredients. We only have the best. So this you can be sure of. And this is why you can rely on our products, that they are the best. Also, when you read on ingredients, people get very worried because they say, oh, there's so much chemistry. The thing is that we have one language for all the world on ingredients list. It's the same everywhere. And people get scared without any reason. For example, if you look at these names, yes, it's tocopherol acetate, ergocifferol, and you think, wow, this is chemistry, it's bad for me. But look what it is. It's vitamin A, provitamin B5, vitamin C, vitamin D2, vitamin E. These are good things for your skin. So don't always think that because you read something and it's a word you can't say, that it's bad, because it's not. And these are all good things that we need. All our products are IASC certified. It means International Aloe Science Council. This is a third-party company that doesn't have anything to do with forever. But what they do is they go around and they look at products to see how high is the content of the aloe in the product and how is the quality of the aloe in the product. And we are so much further than everybody else. If the natural level for the IASC is here, our products are up here. And we actually have manufacturers, of our raw materials who doesn't want to work with us, because when we get the raw materials, we test every time. What all the other brands do is they test maybe once a quarter. They take one test to check. We test every time that the quality is the same as it is supposed to be. We have a library where we have the master, for the material. So when we get a new delivery, we test the delivery and we put it against the master. If it isn't the same or better, it will be discarded. We will return it. We will not accept it. So this has made a lot of people not being able to work with us because our demands are too high. And we will not budge on this because we have a quality that we need to withhold, and we will never go below that. And this is why sometimes a product is out of stock. And it's not because Forever didn't plan accordingly or didn't know. It might be that the one giving us the materials just couldn't fit the standard. And when they don't fit the standard, we return the goods and then we can't make the product. And I rather wait for the product so I know I have the best quality than being sour about it, saying, oh, it's too bad, why can't I have that? I want the same product every time, and I want to be able to know and to know that this is the best we can get every time. We never, ever go down on that. And I'm proud of that, and so should you be. So Infinite by Forever is our anti-aging skincare routine. It has 4 products in the box for it. It's based on nature. Aloe vera is the main ingredient, and we add botanicals to elevate the effect of the aloe vera. This is very advanced skincare. And this means right now, we're the only ones. In time, other will follow. So it's now you have the opportunity. It's now you have the opportunity to take the market shares on this. This is an inside and outside approach, and it's supported by aloe vera, C plus active probiotics. And it means, as I said, if you want to look good on the outside, you have to start on the inside. We have a lot of active ingredients that are clinically tested levels. Clinically tested means, again, it's a third-party company that doesn't have anything to do with Forever, that gets the products and they test them. And they have completely specific what they have to do. How many people has to test it? They have blind tests where people try the products, they don't know what it is, and then they see the results. So our products are clinically proven to work. We have prestige packing and design. And again, the packing supports the fact that we want to have minimal of chemistry inside. We want to have minimal of what do you call that? I forgot the word. Never mind. We want to have it, as clean as possible. So when we have the Infinite, which has containers that based on vacuum technology, so we don't have to put our fingers inside with bacteria, but we have vacuum, so we pump it up, and we only take what we're going to use, never putting our fingers down there. We can have less chemistry in the products. And it's fragrance free. And this is very important because more and more people are subjected to allergies with perfumes. And fragrance free is just the right way to go. We have a box with the 4 products. They can also be bought separately, but this is a genius way. Up in the lid, there's a folder that also explains about the products and how it works. What I did, because I live in a very good area north of Copenhagen, and my girlfriends, they're not part of my team because they are either very well married, so they have wealthy husbands, or very well divorced, so they get good settlements, and they all think that La Prairie is the best. So what I did is I bought 7 boxes. I put the name on each one, and I went to them in person. I said, I want you to try this. Try it for 14 days. If you don't like it, you give it back to me. But if it beats La Prairie, if it beats what you're using today, you pay me. They all kept it. They all kept it because this is unique. This is the best anti-aging skincare on the market. No kidding. It's for dry, maturing skin. And what I'm going to tell you is from the age of 23 and up. And you think, well, you're not maturing or dry when you're 23. Well, biologically, you are, because when you're 23, it starts to go the other way and you are going downhill. So you can start to use it from the age of 23. We use peptides. Peptides are proteins chains. We use natural minerals. We use botanical desert plants and the latest skincare science to increase the aloe efficiency and benefits. And we all know what aloe does for our skin. We all know that it's hydrating. We all know that it's antifungal, it's antibacterial, it has peptides, it has polysaccharides, it has a lot of beneficial ingredients for the skin inside aloe. But the botanicals here makes that elevated even better, even more. This is equally amazing for men as it is for women. This is for everybody. And usually, the colors are also very appealing for both genders. Because if it was pink or burgundy or anything like this, it would be too feminine. But this is very classy, very clean colors that fits in every bathroom for every person. The benefits of the Infinite line is it supports skin hydration and moisturization. You think, what is the difference? Well, hydration is actually when the skin is vaporizing water from the skin, and moisturization is when you add the moisture back. So we have both. Aloe vera gives the moisture, and we have a water barrier to improve the hydration. It supports healthy collagen information. It supports boing boing. No one wants to have doggy hang. No one wants to have hanging skin. And we all want boing boing. And when I started to use Infinite, it took about, after 2 weeks, I could see the difference. When I was washing my face, you have a very unappealing position when your face is down and it all hangs. And I looked up in the mirror and I could see I had more boing boing. I could see my skin has changed. And people started to comment me. And then I knew this is a home runner. This is the gold one. This is amazing. It helps skin retain the moisture. It minimizes the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And it does that because when you're moistured, it's like a balloon. You're tight. Your skin gets boing boing. It gets more tight. And it blurs the appearance of wrinkles because they get more shallow because they are filled up with moisture. Here's my favorite. We have the prune and we have the plum. I know what I want to look like. I want to look like the plum. I don't want to be a prune. And the plum and the prune is the same. The prune is just missing the moisture. So here's where Infinite comes in. Infinite makes the plum become, Infinite makes the prune become a plum. we're going to start with the hydrating cleanser. The hydrating cleanser is a really mild, milky cleanser. It doesn't foam at all, and it's really easy to wash off. It doesn't leave traces, because sometimes when you use a cleansing milk, you can feel this fatty layer on top of your skin afterwards. If you don't do that, you're absolutely cleansed in the depth. It increases skin hydration, and it suspends dirt and oil so they can be washed away. When you use the hydrating cleanser, it's very important that you take the hydrating cleanser in your hand and then you take water and you mix them, because hydrating cleanser is based on coconut. Coconut is a very good natural cleanser and has amazing cleansing abilities because of the natural oils that will dissolve the makeup and then the oils on your face. But you need to have water to activate it. So it's very important you have plenty of water on your hands. Take the hydrating cleanser, more water, and then put it on your face and wash. It's very gentle cleansing lotion, and you can use it for delicate skin as well. It's moisturizing, skin conditioning, free from perfumes and free from sulfates. It contains apple amino acids and sodium glycinate. This is just coconut. And what did I say about the apple amino acids? Isn't that AHA? Isn't that an amino an amino acid that is acid for the skin? It is. So it means it helps to dissolve the dead skin cells. It helps to get a more pure and clean skin, a rosy skin. It removes the grayness of the skin. It also contains sunflower seed oil, which is rich in linoleic acid, which is and vitamin E, which is natural oils that we need in our skin. And it breaks down dirt and conditions skin with a veil of silky moisture. So the coconut is gentle cleansing, and amino acid that helps the speed renewal of new cells, and the oils that we don't dry out. The key to Infinite is this pair, this duo here. This is what makes Infinite by You Forever unique. This is our secret, actually. The firming serum, and notice that these two have the same colors. They're both silver color, the firming complex and the firming serum. They work like a ball, like two put together. When they're together, you can roll the ball. If you only have one, whoop, it's going to fall flat. So these two work. This is the inside out approach and outside in approach that I was talking about. The firming serum is a very thin, matte serum that's very, very fast. It's absorbed by the cells because it contains aloe vera. It's micromolecule, and it can go into the cells. It can penetrate the cells. And this supports the collagen and increase the boing boing, but also the flex of the skin. It reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles because it gets the hyaluronic acid to get the moisture between the cells to shallow the wrinkles. And it encourages natural skin defense and reduces the appearance of uneven skin tone. I love this serum. I use it every morning and night. This is the best anti-aging serum I have ever tried. And what's very interesting is that in the beginning, when I started to use this, I used 2 pumps for my face, my neck, and my décolletage. By the time, it's like my skin has absorbed it and it has become balanced. So now I only use 1 pump. It's sufficient. So in the beginning, I use a little bit more products than you do in time, because you need to balance your skin. The skin always wants to be in balance, and it will try to strive for that. So it will absorb what it needs. The skin always knows what it needs, and it will take the different ingredients for its use. And this is very moisturizing as well. And it has peptides. Peptides are amino acids, it's proteins. And these peptides, what they do is they recognize what protein is aging the skin, and it blocks it. This is very, very high tech. This is unique ingredients. This is a unique combination, which makes it a wow. And it's an abundance of skincare, and it's free from perfumes and silicones. It's completely bare. I love it. It contains different amino acids, again, which are chains of proteins, and they mimic the natural process of the skin tightening and tone. It can recognize the harmful proteins that ages and block for them. It has hydrolyzed sodium hyaluronate, which again, and the sodium hyaluronate is the one that makes the cells get liquid in between, so they make the wrinkles more shallow. It gives the boing boing. It makes the prune become a plum. But what is hydrolyzed? When I say it has hydrolyzed sodium, it's because sodium hyaluronate have big molecules, and molecules like oil has big molecules, water has big molecules. This is why you can massage an oil, you roll on the molecules. But when you hydrolyze them, you chop them up, you make them into smaller pieces. So you make the molecules smaller. So with the help of the aloe vera, it can enter the skin, it can enter the cells. And this is why it's a big difference of product to product. Even if someone say, oh, we have sodium hyaluronate into our products. Well, if it isn't hydrolyzed, it's never going to work. It's the same with collagen. If it isn't hydrolyzed, it will never enter the skin because it's too big molecules. Look at this movie here. You can see our melon to the right and the normal melon to the left. As the days goes by, you can see the normal normal melon is starting to decay, is starting to rot. But on the right, our special melon is just standing there. It doesn't age. And I'm so grateful for those researchers who started to look into this, because remember, all medicines, everything is from the nature. It was from the nature first, and then they found out how to do it chemically in a laboratory. So I'm happy they found this melon, because this melon is doing a lot of good for our skin. The restoring cream is a night cream, and it's in a jar that you pump up, so you don't have to put your fingers inside. If you have a problem pumping it up and it doesn't come out, you can actually unwind it so it comes air, and then put it on again without touching inside. And then you'll pump again, and the bottom will go up and press the cream up. This cream contains 15 skin conditioning ingredients. And it teams up with aloe, not only to moisturize the skin, but to protect the skin's delicate moisture barrier, and to defend against hydration factors, and to defend against aging of the skin. This is a very, very powerful cream. It's very, very focused on anti-aging. It has very powerful ingredients. It's conditioning, moisturizing, free from perfumes, free from silicones. But hey, it has a scent to it. And that's because we use natural ingredients. We use ingredients that's from the botanical world. We use basil oil, petitgrain oil, lavender oil, and orange oil, all oils with anti-aging blends extracts to prevent natural essentials. Very powerful, strong essential oils. We used beetroot and Cantapea Cunningham extract, and this sustains and rejuvenate moisture levels. And especially Cantapea Cunningham extract has an amazing ability to elevate the aloe's moisturizing effect. But Cantapea Cunningham extract doesn't smell good. Not all flowers smell good, let me tell you this. And it had acai and pomegranate for antioxidant support into the formula. As I said, it has a little bit of a scent. The thing is, I don't even smell it anymore. And Holly told me that she had three options. She could either say, first they were smelling it and said, oh, what is that smell? No, we can't have a cream that smells. And they tried to go and they figure out that the smelling thing inside was the Cantapea Cunningham extract that has a very significant smell. So what they are doing now is they are working in the laboratories to get all the good things from the Cantapea Cunningham extract, but leaving this smell out. So we will get a new formula that doesn't have the Cunningham extract scent in it. But we also have the aloe vera. Smell to aloe vera, and it doesn't smell good, does it? It smells aloe vera. So if you next time you take the cream, smell to it and close your eyes and see if you can find the aloe vera scent in there. And it has those essential oil blends, and the essential oils has a smell as well. So Holly told me she had 3 options. She could remove these ingredients or put less of them inside, but the problem is they are so powerful, they're so potent, so we need them in there. Or she could put a masking scent in there, which means you add a perfume to cover the scent. And they didn't want to do that because they didn't want to have perfume, and they wanted to have a perfume-free skincare line. Or the third option, she could leave it as it was, and she did. And I'm very happy because you get so used to it, and it's like a flick of a moment, and the scent is gone. It vaporizes, and they are so good for the skin, so we need them there. As I said, this is scientifically proven, and this is from their testing they did in-house in the office. Look at this picture before and after. Specifically, look at the crows at the eyes, and look at the doggy hang down on the skin. See the difference before and after. See the difference. But what I say, I do not recommend to use before and after pictures. In Europe, we're not allowed to use it at all. And why? Because, when you show before and after pictures and the result is too good, people doubt. I doubt when I see a before and after picture and I say, yeah, right, that's probably a photo shoot. That's probably altered a bit. So what you do is when you have a customer starting on Infinite, you tell the customer, take a photo of your face in good light before you start using the products. And after 1 month, take a picture, the same place, the same time with the same light, and take another picture. And then you can see before and after yourself. This has a much, much bigger effect because people know they didn't cheat. People know what they used or didn't do, and they can see the difference. Everybody can see the difference. If you use all 4 products, you use it morning and night, you will see difference. Period. It's proven, it's patented, and it's amazing. I want to say one last thing when we talk about the restoring cream. The restoring cream, I'm going to go back here. The restoring cream is a night cream. It's very, very powerful, and all our brand is a global brand. It's for all over the world. It's for all different types. And we have different races on earth. We have Chinese, Japanese, we have Black people, Mediterranean people, Scandinavian people. We all have different skin. Even though we all have 7 cellular layers, we still have different skin. And especially the Nordic skin is very white and very thin. I have Mediterranean skin, I have tough skin. I can put anything on my skin and I would never react. But if you take a very light and very fair, like a Nordic skin, it can get overstimulated if it gets too much potency for too long time. So if anyone are using the Infinite by Forever and they use it 1 month, 2 months, and everything is great, and suddenly they realize they're starting maybe to itch, or they're starting to get like a small blister, or they're starting to react on the cream. You are not allergic. You are just overstimulated because it's too potent, it's too rich, it's too good for your skin. And it means what you should do is you should stop using the cream, use aloe propolis cream, for example, to let it go. When it's all done, you use this cream once time a week. And you can use deep moisturizing cream instead, for example, as a night cream. And then you see for a month, 2 months, nothing happening, you can use it twice times a week. You go for another 2, 3 months. If nothing's happening, you can use it 3 times a week and then stop there. So you need less for the same result because it's so potent, it's so effective. So you're the lucky one. You don't feel that when you get reaction, but it will go down. Nothing will harm you. It's nothing dangerous, it's cream. But it just shows, that's what I said, you have to listen to your skin. It says, I'm overstimulated, it's too much, I need to settle down, and then just use it 3 times a week and combine it with one of our other products. Amazing cream. So that was our anti-aging skincare regime. We also have another skincare regime that's a very different one. This is the Sonia skincare, and this is specifically made for combination skin. This is a complete skincare system, again, 4 different products inside the system. People say, but what is combination skin? Well, combination skin is what we call normal skin. It's the broadest demographic of skincare. It's from 18 to 45, and it indicates that their skin is a combination. It can be, sometimes it can be flaky, sometimes it's oily, sometimes it's neither, sometimes it's both. It can change during your period, it can change during weather, it can change during stress. It's skin that fluctuates, it changes all the time, it's never the same. And then this is an amazing good skincare regime for that. It has 4 products and they are all gel based, which also makes this an excellent skincare for men. You have a lot of men that doesn't like cream. They don't like the cream feeling, but gel is very light and it's very easy even for men to use. You can combine these with all our all other Forever skincare products, and it supports the fluctuation. Very light texture, absorbs very quickly, very good for men and women. It's fragrance free again, and this skincare regime has, again, a completely new formula to it. It's revolutionary. It has scientifically advanced carriers. Again, it contains aloe vera with lignin. It's a micromolecule. It brings the goodness into your cells. It brings the goodness into your skin like no one else can do. It has a gel carrier encapsulated with botanicals. It melts into a hydro infusion. And remember, hydro infusion, I will come back to that. That's something unique no one else is using on the market. And this is ideal for combination skin. It has the aloe, it has the moisture, it has the botanicals. Not heavy, no greasy feeling, light. We start with the refreshing gel cleanser. This is a cleanser that doesn't foam very much. It foams a little bit. It's very light. Again, it soothes instead of stripping the skin. You don't have the dry feeling when you use it. It conditions while gently cleansing. It also contains coconut inside, so you need to have the water. It removes dirt, makeup, and oil effortless. And it's a very soft lather that's easy to rinse. Sometimes when you have cleansers, you can rinse and rinse and rinse and rinse, and you can't get it off, and it's still there. But this is easy to rinse off. And please notice the apple to the right. Oh, I'm going to go back. This cleanser contains apple amino acid because that's an HAA. So it helps, again, to remove the dead skin cells. It helps to get a clean and young look on the skin. I love this cleanser. And if you prefer this cleanser, even if you use the Infinite line, you can use this cleanser if you prefer. I love this cleanser because it's so light and you don't need very much, but it cleanses so good. It removes makeup perfectly, just as Infinite does. You don't need a makeup remover. Our cleansers will do the trick. If you mix it with the water, it will dissolve all makeup that you have on your skin. Our illuminating gel is the serum in this line. And this illuminating gel is, again, something unique. It evens the skin tone. You can use it two different ways. You can either use it all over the face to get the photo finish look. When we do makeup, we try to make translucency. We try to make a photo finish look. That means that you minimizes the pores, you even the skin tones, so the light can reflect on the skin. So it gives you a more radiant look. But you can also use it if you have brown marks in your face. You can use it directly on the marks if you want to lower the skin tone on them to get a more even face. It brightens the skin overall appearance. This is not a bleaching cream, but it brightens the skin. It reduces the appearance of large pores, because when you have large pores, the face, it can't, the light cannot bounce off the face. It's like a diamond. The diamond has to be clean and perfectly cut for the face for the light to reflect. And it's the same with our face. The canvas has to be clean. It has to be smooth and have an even tone for the light to reflect, for our face to be radiant. And it gives your skin a natural glow. It helps to pull out that natural youngness of the skin. It contains red clover that helps to minimize the pores. Aloe, again, is the main ingredient. It has encapsulated peptides, just as our Infinite line has, the proteins. A unique algae blend that paired with liposomes. A liposome is like a transformer that helps you transport the product into the cells. It had the red clover flower to minimize the pores. It has Asian botanicals to even the skin color. The refining gel mask is again one of these new, amazing and fun products. Refining gel mask is actually a night mask. But again, this is a product that's made globally. It's made for all over the world, all different skin types. If you take Chinese and Japanese skin, they are very used to acids. They like to bleach their skin, and they can take a lot more than, for example, a Scandinavian skin can do. So if you feel this refining gel mask is too powerful to use all night, then just use it as a normal mask. Then just put it on and leave it on for 20 to 30 minutes and then wash it off. It's nothing, nothing bad can happen. It can't go wrong. It's just a skincare product. It nourishes your skin while you sleep, promotes healthy skin tone, supports fluctuation of the combination skin, and feels softer and appear more youthful. This refining gel mask helps the blood to flow, helps the nutrients to get out to your skin. It has licorice root inside to minimize pores and other botanicals to help to even the skin color, to again give this photo finish look. Aloe, again, is the main ingredient. Apple fruit extract, because the apple fruit extract helps to remove the dead skin cells, helps to remove the obstacles, helps to the cells to divide faster and get more moisture into the skin. It has a blend of carob seed, basil, Artemis pollenia flower, and soybean oil. Korean bamboo extract. Korean bamboo extract is known to have very powerful effect on the skin, a very tightening effect as well. And is in Korean skincare is worldly known for this. So we're very happy for that. It has licorice root, again, to minimizes the pore. The Soothing Gel Moisturizer. I told you to remember that I would come back to this, because this cream is state of the art. I know all our skincare line is, but this one, extra. This one has Hydra infusion technology. And what is that? I'll come back. A Hydra infusion moisture carrier means that when you work with aloe, it's not that easy, because aloe doesn't like to play with a lot of ingredients. Aloe is amazing for the skin, but have you ever wondered why doesn't everybody use aloe? There's a reason for that. It's very, very difficult to work with aloe. When you make skincare products, it's chemistry, you know, it's molecules and atoms, and they have to be able to fit. When you make a cream, the cream has to be elastic, it has to stick together, it can't, you know, fall apart, it can't divide, it has to have the nice smell, the nice texture, and the ingredients has to work together. A lot of people say, you know, like now, for example, this the Sonia Nourishing Serum. Why couldn't they just exchange the ingredient that needs to be changed and then, you know, put something else in and we have the same? It doesn't work like that. You can't remove one and think you can just put something else in, because it's like a community and they all have to fit together. If one part doesn't work with others, it's not going to work. So it's very, very difficult. When I help Holly to test the products, I do that together with the GLT. I'm very fortunate, but because my interest is so huge in this, and I love it, and I'm interested in all the chemical formulas as well. And you know, you get tri-size, you get formula 78 to try out, or formula 134 to try out. You know, you try a lot of different formula before you find the right one, before you say, this is the one. It can take cold, it can take heat, it can take water, it can take sweat, it can take standing, and you know, you have to test it in all different environments. And I love to test these products. You know, I write down and I put it in the freezer, I put it in the sun, I try everything to get the best possible product. And then I come with my feedback, and then it's up to the executive team to decide, you know, if they can use the feedback we come with. And you see how many trials we have, how many different products, how many times it goes in and out of the laboratory. It's really amazing. It's not that easy, you know. It takes time, it takes patience, it takes efforts, and this is something that took time too, and now it's just perfect. What the hydro-infused moisture carrier does is that if you have aloe vera that doesn't like to play with a lot of people, and you take the pomegranate, for example, aloe vera and pomegranate, they love each other and they hug, and oh, I love to work with you. But then you have the fig, and the fig says, I'm not talking to you two, I don't like you two, I want to stay away from you. So you're not going to get the fig to play with the aloe and the pomegranate. So what the moisture infusion technology does is that it puts it inside like a bubble, and it says, you play nice. Even though the fig is out in the corner saying, I don't like you, you know, like, girl bacteria, I don't want you, stay away. You force them together. So now you can actually combine ingredients that wasn't able to combine before. And what happened is, when you take the soothing moisturizing gel, next time try it, gel moisturizer. So what you do is, look at this. If I take a small, you see it's white. It's like, it's gel formula, but it's whitish, right? Look what happens now. When I do like this, look at this. It becomes liquid. Isn't that magic? It becomes liquid. And what happens is that when it bursts, the bubble bursts, the fig will run down to the cells where it needs to be. The pomegranate will take its place. The aloe vera will go where it needed, because the ingredients knows what they're supposed to do when they get there. Isn't this cool? So the gel becomes liquid, and it just soothes into your skin. It's just, look, it's absorbed. It just goes in there. Amazing product. I love this. I love the scent of it. I love everything in it. And amazing. And it gives you so much moisture. And it improves the appearance of the skin, because we need the moisture. It soothes and it evens the skin tone. And it's a scientifically advanced collagen to support the skin. It has boing boing effect as well, to help our skin get more plump. Again, aloe is the main ingredient. It has apple fruit extract. Why does it have apple fruit extract? That's an HAA, remember, fruit acid. It helps the skin get a glow. It helps with moisturization. It has pomegranate fruit extract. That's a very, very powerful antioxidant, but it's also something that gives moisture to the skin. Fig fruit extract, beta-glucan, hydrolyzed collagen, hydrolyzed, made into small, small, small pieces, so the aloe vera can bring it down into the cells and give us the boing boing that we need. So I'm going to go back again. So this is amazing. And you can actually use this together with your Infinite, because you use the restoring cream at night and you use this at day. And again, no perfumes, but I love the scent in there. I love the smell. It's the ingredients that smells. It's the fruits in there that you can smell. It doesn't have any added perfume at all. So we had our Infinite skincare regime for targeted for the anti-aging care, and we have our Sonia skincare routine targeted for the normal skin, or any other skin. And then we have the targeted skincare. The targeted skincare is exactly what it says, targeted. You use it for what you need when you need it. This is our eye cream, and this eye cream, again, state of the art, new technology. It has anti-aging benefits. It has patented ingredients with peptide technology that improves and smooths the sensitive eye area. It visibly reduces appearance of lines and wrinkles and dark circles. So it has dual effect, dark circles and wrinkles. It's a gel base as well, and it's amazing to put it in the fridge so it's cold. And remember, you use your ring fingers and you pat it on, and then you can dry it up on your lips. And it has, again, powerful ingredients at clinical tested levels. It has a lot of the same ingredients as Infinite does. And it's very, very highly concentrated. It's very giving. You don't use a lot. You use just a little pinpoint like this, and you tap it on. It's also very good for your lips. Your lips also have very thin skin, and it's very, it's out there, and we eat foods, and we, we talk a lot. So you need around your lip area. It's very, very good to use it there as well. I do that every day. It's nothing worse than, the, what do you call that, the crow thing, really wrinkled mouth. I don't like that. And as I said, dual function, dark circles and eye puffiness and blur fine lines and wrinkles. I love, love, love this product. The balancing toner. The balancing toner provides a unique blend of seaweed extract and sodium hyaluronate. So what was the sodium hyaluronate again? This is, again, what plumps our skin, gives moisture. And when you combine these powerful ingredients, you give the moisture and the softened skin to support, and you look younger. But the balancing toner does more than that. You use it morning and after and evening. And what I do, I just put it in my hand and I put it in my face to let it dry. It balances the pH of your skin. Why is this important? Well, as I said, you have the acid layer of the skin. It has a pH of 5.5. Aloe vera has a pH of 5.5. Balancing toner is 98% pure filtered aloe vera. 98.8 actually. So it has the same pH. So if you have imbalance in your face, you need the balancing toner to correct the pH of your skin. If your pH is wrong, your skin cannot absorb the creams or the serums that you apply in your face, and it's wasted. Also, if you are acne or you are hormonal, or if you're pregnant, the pH changes, and you need to help to restore the pH of your skin. Sorry, I said wrong. Balancing toner is not 98.8% aloe vera. That's, sorry, that was wrong. It's because it has the same packaging as activator. It's activator. The balancing toner actually is a fusion of two products. The balancing toner is half a Fleur de Jouvence lotion and half the old Sonia toner. And they took the best of both and added it together. And the balancing toner, when you feel it, it's not liquidy. It's kind of like it's thicker. even though it's a liquid, but it has a thicker feel to it. And it's amazing to use also as iPads on your eyes if you have tired eyes, or if you're a bit puffy on your eyes. I love the balancing toner. That's my favorite choice that I go with every day. The smoothing exfoliator. Again, one of these new high-tech, amazing products. We use it 2 to 3 times a week. If you have a lot of acne, do not use exfoliator on the acne, only around. What it does, it removes that skin barrier to allow other products to support the skin. It removes the layer of dead skin cells are sticky and they're difficult to get off, so it helps to knock them off. It's encapsulated in emollient that gently removes surface debris. It helps to remove the bindings in the dirt, so it's easier to get it off. And it suits the skin's tone and texture, and is perfect as a pre-shave for men, but also for women. So if you use exfoliate before shaving, you get a closer shave. And that goes if you shave your legs, ladies. If you exfoliate first and then you shave, you get a closer shave, so you don't have to shave as often. So really, really good. This is also amazing to mix with our hand soap to get a hand scrub, because our hands age very fast. They're out in the sun. They have a lot, we cook and we wash and we use our hands and everything and dry them out. So it's really good to exfoliate our hands. Take the exfoliator, mix it with hand soap, and scrub your hands and wash them hands. It's a really, really treat for your hands. And then apply allopropolis cream, and let just nourish your hands. It's so amazing. It gives you baby skin. People ask me what's the difference of this one and the aloe scrub. Well, they're both exfoliators, actually. I would maybe recommend the aloe scrub for the body and the smoothing exfoliator for the face. The smoothing exfoliator has, let's see here, it has bamboo that brushes the skin to help to locker up the dead skin cells. And jojoba goes around and knocks the dead skin cells off, so they loosen up. And it has lemon. Again, it has citric acid, lemon, to help dissolve the dead skin cells. Papain, bromelain extract, and all help to get this clear and nice surface of the skin. This is new technology because it works in 2 different ways with the bamboo and the jojoba, so it's much more effective. But the aloe scrub is really good, I think, on the body. It does the work really good. Aloe activator, 98.8% pure filtered aloe vera. And we all know what aloe vera does for the skin. It's very gentle, it's balancing, it's soothing, it's hydrating. And you can use it all over the face, even the eye area. Again, you can take cotton pads and put them on there and lay there if you have puffy eyes. Cleans, soothes, and refreshes. Supports the delivery and performance of other forever skincare products, because again, it has the same pH as the skin. It helps you support the acid layer of your skin. And 98.9% aloe vera. This is also perfect if you have a downgrowth nail. You get infected, perfect to use the aloe activator. If you have earache, use 5 drops, drop the 5 drops, leave it for 5 minutes, and then you take the next side, 5 minutes, works wonders. I can't say why, I just know because I tried it. I used it on my daughter when she had an earache. I use it on myself if I have an earache. It's very, very good. You can use it if you mix it with water. You can use it to rinse your eyes. Very, very good to put in a spray bottle if you have something with your sinuses. Use it as a nose spray. It hits it first, but it's moisturizing and it's supporting your sinuses. It's an amazing product. I also use it for my dog. We have, of course, this is actually the same product as Aloe Veterinary. But if I run out of veterinary, or now my neighbor has borrowed it from me, I use the aloe activator. So yeah, if he has a skin condition or I need to rinse his eyes or anything, I do it with the aloe activator. Very versatile product. It also contains allantoin, soothing, protecting, and skin conditioning. So aloe activator, as I said, you use it to clean, to fresh. You can use it as a toner, but you can also use it for our aloe mask or the Cinderella mask, as I'd like to call it. You mix half-half. If you have one teaspoon of mask, you have 1 teaspoon of aloe activator, and you do it. But do it so you get the consistency that you like, because nothing is wrong and nothing is right. So you can do it as it fits to you. And what you do, I always use when I do it, I mix it and I use a brush to apply it. And it's very important that when you do this, don't look down on your phone, because your face is going to hang, and when this dries, it's hard as concrete. So you want to lay back to get the folds the way you want them, and then you can sit up and this face still stays back. And when you use the Cinderella mask or the powder mask, it starts to tingle and prickle, and that's because it makes the blood rush and flow, and we want that. Remember the picture of the skin where I showed you that older people, they don't have so many blood veins, they don't have so much blood supporting their skin. If you use this mask once a week, that will change, because the capillaries can grow out. If you exercise, the capillaries will grow out, and you will get more blood into your skin, and more nutrients and more oxygen into your skin, and your skin will thank you for this. I love this, the aloe mask. I love it. If you don't believe me, do it on half your face, and when you remove it, you can see the difference. You can also do a nose mask with this, which means you take the mask and you apply it on the nose, and then you take tissue and put on top, and then you apply the mask on top again, and then you let it dry completely, and then you can take off the whole mask, and you can actually look in there, and you can take a magnifier, and you can see all the worms, all the pores in there, and you get completely deep cleanse. So when we can be close to people again, and if you do a spa evening or something, apply the face mask, because everybody will buy the aloe activator and the powder mask, because it works wonders. It's amazing. So 2 to 3 times a week you can use it. It's skincare. It's amazing, and it's good for your skin, and it gets the blood glowing, and it gives you a nice plum look, and you get this rose cheeks, and I love it. It's amazing. So now we go through the exfoliator, the balancing toner, aloe activator, the eye cream, the day lotion, and the moisturizing serum. And now we will pass on to the aloe biocellulose mask. This, again, I think I'm repeating myself. This is one of my favorite products. And why that? Because this is unique. This is not that anyone has this. I do some trainings for North America. I did some eagle trainings and stuff, and I did some product training in there. And someone wrote and said, well, what is similar on the market to this? And I said, nothing can be compared to this. And the person got a bit offended, saying, yeah, you say that, but I can't say that to people, I want to have an answer. I said, well, the fact is, no one else has this, doesn't exist. We are the only ones in the world with this product. No one else has it. And that's, it's not that's something I say, that's a fact. When we make this aloe biocellulose mask, what they do is so this is living material, actually. What you do is you take coconut and coconut water, and then you add good bacteria to this. It's a microorganism, and what happened is that this microorganism is hungry, so we feed it with aloe vera and seaweed, and it eats and eats and eats, and hungry. And just like you have a spider making spider web, this microorganism makes biocellulose. So the spider makes the spider web. The microorganism that we use here makes the biocellulose fiber. So it's actually a spun fibrous material. And this is actually 1,000 times thinner than a human hair. 1,000 times. It's very thin, very strong, and it allows it allows actually the fibers to reach down in our skin. So you have this potent bacteria that grows, or microorganism that grows, makes the fiber, and this fiber is made with the aloe vera inside. It's not something we add. It's been made with it. You know, it's alive. It's there. It's good. And it's very moisture retentive. Very moisture retentive. And it's biodegradable and compostable. It means when you're done using the mask, you do not throw it in the trash. You put it in the compost in the garden, or you put it in your plants. It's from nature and it goes back to nature. It's good bacteria going back to earth. So you don't want to waste it in the trash to be burnt. That's a shame. You need to give it back. And what you need to do, I need to explain to you how you use this. You see, the mask is like a face. What you do, you take the pack, and I always kind of hit it in the bottom, and then you open up, and you hold the pack, and you take the inside and take it up. You take the package and you put it standing somewhere close. You open up the mask, and it's like a sandwich. It has paper, mask, paper. So you take one side of the paper off by holding the mask. You take this and you dry it off your arms and on your chest, because you don't want to, you don't want to let the liquid on the paper go to waste. You put the mask on, and it's kind of sticks. And it's very funny because on Facebook, I see a lot of people putting the mask on wrong. They forget to remove the outer layer. So you hold on up here and you take the outer layer off. And again, you take this on the other arm, for example, so you get the serum on there. Then you put on the mask and you even it on, and you put it on evenly, and it sucks to your face. But of course, you have to clean your face, and you do the exfoliator on your face before you put on the mask, of course, because you want the mask to be able to absorb as much as possible of the nutrition goodness in the mask. So you put the mask on and it sucks on. So it means you can do laundry, you can do cooking, you can work, you can call people, you can recruit, you can do everything with the mask on. It doesn't stop you. You don't have to have time for it because it doesn't take time. So you put the mask on, it sucks onto your face. You take the bag, and in there you have serum. You have serum for the whole body. So what you do, everywhere where anything hangs, you just put it in all over your body. So this mask isn't just for the face. This mask is for your whole body, because there's enough of serum in there so you can put it everywhere. So when someone says, oh, it's expensive, well, it's for all your body. And you see, there are different kinds of masks out there. You have the paper masks. These are very plain. It's just a paper sheet that's cut out. And then you can add anything to this. It can be lemon if you have oily skin, or it could be, green tea or whatever. Anyone can make this mask. You can make it at home. This is the cheap masks that young girls buy, and you can buy them in Sephora and Better Bodies and all what it is. Then you have hydro infusion masks, which means you have a little bit better quality of the paper. It's usually bamboo or cotton, but still, anyone can make this. But our mask, our aloe biocellulose mask, has to be made in a laboratory. Not everybody can make this. This is high tech. And what happens is that when you put this mask on, first the skin, the cells, they suck the moisture, they suck the serum. Then they start, I know this sounds that they eat off the mask, but then the mask gives off nutrients from the web, from the fiber. So it goes in there. And you can actually leave it on longer than 20 minutes. When it starts to dry out in the edges, the face had what it needs. And it rejuvenates dull skin. It gives you a radiance, a glow, and it helps to fight the signs of aging. It soothes the skin, reduce the appearance of redness. Put it in the fridge and it's cooling. Aloe vera, of course, is one of the key ingredients because it's both in the mask fibers and in the serum. We have horse chestnut. It reduces the redness. It rejuvenates the dull skin, gives it a lively tone. Green tea empowers healthy aging. It's an amazing antioxidant that helps to protect the cells in our skin. Um, and it has glycerin to moisturize. This is really, really something out of this world. This is really something amazing. And if you haven't tried this mask, try it. It works just as well on men as it does on women. And once you start using this mask, you will never stop. My daughter, she uses it on the airplane. Whenever we've been on vacation, we go home, she puts it on. She doesn't care if people look, because it gives so much moisture and it's so good after spending time in the sun and sitting in that airplane, drying out your skin. It's, and again, gives, people ask, and it gives you a reason to talk to people. So you can recruit a lot of people on the airplane wearing the mask. You use it once to twice per week. You cannot use it too much. You can use it too little. And use every drop of the serum. I dare you. Every drop. Use it. Don't throw it out. The whole body needs it. And remember to remove both paper sides so it sticks to your body. When you remove the mask, you don't rinse it. You just leave it. You have the moisture on there. You have the nutrients on there. You don't want to rinse it away. And then you add your serum that you want, and then you put your cream of choice on top of that.